Hi guys, editor Edie Tingle here, and welcome to another episode of Hi, Why Are You? This week we have an amazing guest commentator, the Dalmatian next door. We didn't ask him to come on here, but boy is he a big fan of the podcast and could not resist his greedy little paws. Enjoy this episode. Bye. If we just start talking, hopefully it'll pick it up, you know. So I guess this is, again, the Hi, Why Are You podcast. You're with your host, Edie Tingle, and then I am sitting here with one of the most talented people I know, which is crazy that I'm sitting next to you right now. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Rachel Ruff Cuyler.
Yeah. And what do you do, Rachel Ruff Cuyler?
I'm a screenwriter, I'm a director, I do a bunch of other shit.
You do a bunch of other shit, which is what most artists do nowadays, yeah. Right? Multi-hyphenate, brilliant. Yeah, like you do, did you mention music stuff in there?
Music stuff too.
Because you recently went viral for doing a music thing, which we'll talk about later, but no, you're, again, like, we know each other, like, kind of peripherally, and so one of the questions I like to ask people, like, and I've only done this a few times, but, you know, one of the things I like to ask is, like, what was your, like, first creative experience when you were, like, a kid or something? Like, what was, like, an inciting incident, I don't know, of creativity, maybe?
Yeah. First thing that comes to mind is probably, like, making instruments out of, like, rubber bands and, like, cardboard boxes and shit. That's fun. Like, the first thing that came to my head, I'm like, I'm, like, in my room, and I'm, like, grabbing all the rubber bands in existence in, like, a shoebox. And
to make, like, a guitar?
Yes.
Did you do, like, the toilet paper rolls as, like, the neck of said guitar?
Yeah.
Did you ever write any songs on any of these?
Not on them, no. But
with them?
With them sometimes, sure. With the one note that you can get.
Yeah, exactly. Like
band.
3 strings, but it's like doom, doom,
3 strings,
doom.
so many possibilities.
I mean, hey, that's what the White Stripes did, so, yeah. You know.
Yeah, that's it. I'm exactly like the White Stripes.
You are exactly like Meg White and Jack White.
Yeah, it's very comparable.
Yeah, no, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never thought about that before.
God. If you really think about
it right now, and you look at me and you look at Jack White,
yeah,
perfect. You
we
both
are
have
the same.
Amazing pompadours. Okay, so shoestrings, not shoestring, but rubber band string.
Shoestring budgets.
Shoestring budgets on the shoebox guitar. So that's like your inciting creativity, and like that was your jumping off point. Do you have like a jumping off point what you did after that? Because you were just like, I know exactly the answer to this question right now, but then and you're just like, yep, that's it.
Do you mean like the thing that made me want to do creative stuff?
Sure, yeah. If that is what you interpret from that question, absolutely.
Maybe.
I know it's a really hard question.
No, it's not that. It's like, it's the trickle down of like everything. It's like, you ever have those questions and it's like everything about your life runs through your mind?
Oh yeah, it's like, it's the moment, it's like your creativity life flashes before your eyes.
Literally.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, what was the beginning?
Zoom way back in, and you have like a Sherlock Holmes like creativity like mind palace moment of like trying to figure out like what was the thing, you know? Because there's been so many things, and you are a creative person. Like whenever I see you posting like on Instagram, or like when we're at Kick the Ladder, or like even when I see you at a party, you're doing something cool and creative. Like seriously, yeah. When I think of you, I think of like a really creative person, and I just want to know like what is the root of that, you know? Like was it like your parents, or was it like siblings, or like a teacher or something like that maybe inspired you? I don't know if that's like the right trickle down effect of what you mean, but
honestly, I'm not even sure it's like a specific thing. I think I just like making stuff. And like
that's fair.
In the very small moments, like the pockets of life where I'm like, I'm just kind of sitting here. I have to make something or I will go fucking crazy. So
oh my god, that is so true.
It's literally just that. It's like I can't it's not even a like don't make me sit still thing. It's
I was
like
gonna ask, yeah.
There's the rest parts, and then there's the okay, I've hit a threshold and now I need to make something, or it feels like my life is wasting in front of my life.
Is it like you have to make something specific, or you just have to make something in general?
Just make something, right?
Like,
it's just like until I can figure out what the specific idea it is that I'm trying to get to, it's just like just do something, change something, like knock something over, and like get some kind of fucking inspiration to do something.
Exactly. Take one thing and make it into another.
Yeah.
Even, you know.
Yeah.
I get that. That's like a creative pull to just do something.
Yeah.
Do you ever like maybe here's I don't know how.
Do I ever baby hairs?
Do you have baby hairs? We're gonna get into the nitty gritty of it. Do you have baby hairs?
Oh yeah, I have like a box of them that I get every month in a subscription.
What's that called?
Hair babies.
Hair babies? Hair babies. That's worse than hairballs.
Baby hair babies.
Baby hair babies. Is there like a specific like hair texture that it comes in, or is it just like a mix?
It's just a smorgasbord. You know, you never know which one you're gonna need.
Oh wow. Yeah. Need or get?
Need.
So I'm glad that you have the subscription to this so that you can
save it every month.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say now. I think maybe what I was gonna ask was, do these creative pulls ever happen when you're going through like a creative lull, or is this just like a thing that happens just all the time? Like you have that need to make something, you know?
Whenever things get too static or too like repetitive or like routine based.
In your everyday life?
Yeah, literally. It's like, even if I'm like starting to work on like a project creatively, it really just gets to like, oh, I've done this exact same routine.
Rinse, dry, repeat.
Yeah,
exactly,
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I need a new thing.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, it really is like those things where you like start shaking and I feel like I'm going to destroy something just to get something different. One of those.
I completely understand that. And you have many like disciplines of like how you are an artist. Mm-hmm. So when everything does become static, do you find yourself being drawn to like one or another? Is it literally just any one of them? Like if you you start at one of them, and then you move on to another, or is it just like anything? Maybe.
It depends on what I'm like trying to get out of it. It's usually a thing of like trying to balance things out. So if I'm watching too much TV, I'll move to a movie. If I'm watching too many movies and TV, I'll go to music. If I'm listening to too much stuff, I'll just go to silence. It's whatever, like...
I love you're like, I'll just go to silence.
I'll just go straight up silence and just sit there. It's whatever I need to, like, balance out my life. Okay. I can't have things living on the extreme.
No, you're, like, having, like, the equilibrium being balanced out. No, I completely understand that. Yeah. Do you have, like, a single project that you've been working on recently that you are most drawn to? Or are you just working on a million things like I am? Like, all the time?
No, right now I'm pretty much just doing nothing. I'm mostly just like...
I love for you. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was hard to get there because it was like... Because I'm so used to whenever I'm doing a project, I'll do it and it'll happen really quickly, and then by the time it's over, I can move on to a new thing. Mm-hmm. This was the first time where I'd just coming off of a really big project.
Which was Dragonfly, right?
Which was Dragonfly, my web series.
An amazing web series that everyone should go check out. You would like message me every week about it. I was like, let's go. Let's get some popcorn. Let's go.
Yeah.
And that was a great reminder, by the way, of like, this is the, I know it was like guerrilla marketing of like, watch my shit, but it was very like helpful because like, you know, everyone has everything going on all the time. So it was a nice reminder to be like, oh, Rachel's doing a thing and I want to support and like help out when I can. But I know you just came off of Dragonfly, and doing nothing is also a great way to replenish yourself.
Yeah. I had to, because it was the first time it was like a long project that I had spent a significant amount of time on, so it was different to me to be like, oh, I've done like a really big thing for a long time, and now I don't have to move on to a new thing. It's not like filling a need. The way to like balance it out is don't do anything for a bit, and so that I can get new ideas.
And that's okay. Yeah. Which sometimes, like a lot of the time, I feel like I was like, oh, I have to do like a million things all at once to feel like that creative fulfillment, and you don't always have to do that. Do you think that's like a thriving in chaos thing that a lot of artists feel a lot of the time?
Honestly, I don't know. I truly and honestly, I don't think that artists inherently are able to thrive in chaos. I think that we're told that we have to. Yes. Because absolutely nobody knows how any of it works, except...
You know, yeah, that's right.
But it's like, it's one of the most natural things in the world, but we're being told that if something is not happening all the time, if you say you want to be a creative and you're not creating something, then it's like, what do I have? I don't have something to like base whatever you're doing off of. So it's about other people being like, well, I don't see the progress, so what is it that you're doing, right? It's not about the fucking artists themselves.
No.
We cannot thrive in chaos. We have so many examples of artists cannot thrive in chaos. So it's like...
Over and over again.
Over and over again.
Across all mediums.
Literally. Yeah. So it's like, no, I can't, I need like actual... There's a routine involved. There is like a creative brain that you have to tap into. There's like a process to it, but we feel like it's more chaotic than it is, and it's really not.
Okay, so you say that there's a process to it, and everybody's process is different. Yeah. What does your process look like for, I guess, maybe filmmaking?
Yeah.
Let's take one of the disciplines.
Yeah.
And just, we don't have to do all of them, but we can talk about maybe filmmaking as a discipline. Like, what is your process with that? And it's probably different every time, but like, is there like a foundation?
There is. Usually it's like, I will tap into the creative brain. For me, it feels like I have like a connection to a stream of information. Okay. So like, I'll keep that channel of information open, and then ideas will trickle down, and I'll be like, I like that one, I don't like that one, I'll write it down, that kind of thing, until I really get an idea that I truly cannot get out of my head. Okay. When that happens, then I'm like, okay, we're going to take this and we're going to see if it has legs. We're going to take it as far as we can and like write it down. If we're talking about the screenwriting part, we'll take it, we'll write it down, we'll see if it has enough to be like an actual bigger story.
Yeah.
Or just to see how big of a story it is, how much time it's going to take.
If it has legs or not.
Yeah, if it does. And then if I like it enough, I'll be like, okay, can I see myself looking at this? Can I like watch it in my head? A lot of times I'll like actually see it in my head and like, oh, that's what I like this. Is there enough of stuff to like keep me engaged with it? And then I'll start getting other people involved. I'm like, do you think this is a good idea? Would you watch this? I try to write something down. If it's a bigger project, maybe I'll do like a scene or like an outline or something like that. If it's a smaller project, I usually will just like bang out a script and like hand it to somebody and be like, here, let's make this. You know?
No, that makes sense. Have you ever, because I know you said you go back and forth in your head a lot for part of your process, are there ideas you do get sick of? That you're like, I don't know if this is good enough or not. Like, not even good enough, but like, I don't know. Do you think about that a lot?
Sometimes. Because there are ideas where I'm like, I think it's a good idea. I don't think I'm the person to do it. So I just kind of let it go. Like, a lot of times I'll get video game ideas. And I'm like,
I didn't know that was part of your skill set.
Literally. I'm like, it's such random shit. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care about marketing campaigns. I don't care about like... trying to make this particular piece of art. Usually my brain will cut it off. If it's like, if I don't feel like...
You feel like you have a good discipline for being able to cut
if I don't feel
off.
like I can execute it to a way that I think it needs to be, I'm like, just let it go. Find somebody else who I think can do it.
Like, take this idea,
take this idea and go. Like, release it back to the world.
Someone else will have this idea, and then it'll be better for them.
Yeah, way better.
Way better. Okay, interesting. Sometimes I'm bad about letting it go of ideas that I think of, so that's always interesting to me to think about, like, do other people have a problem with letting things go like I do? Like, specific ideas.
Because it feels like a gift, right? It feels like, oh, it found me. I want to do it justice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of my ideas that I've not been able to stop thinking about for a really long time, and I'm so sorry that I'm bringing this up.
No, please.
But
tell me.
So, I don't know if you have... So, Georgia has a penitentiary that's like down, like kind of near Grant Park Boulevard, like at the end of Boulevard, and there are these houses on the property that like prison guards and like people that used to work at the prison would live in, and it used to be a practice for people to like that worked at the prison to live on prison grounds, which is wild. Yeah. And all of these houses, I drive by them most days when I have to go to my day job, and I want to look inside those houses so badly. And they're all dilapidated. No one lives in them anymore. And so what I want to do is I want to make a documentary about these houses. Like, I want to go around to different prisons in the U.S. to like look at these houses, maybe get a drone in there and like fly around, maybe get the blueprints. I don't know. This is like a huge thing in my brain, because it's like I grew up looking at these houses, driving by these houses. I've never been inside the penitentiary. Like, I don't know. I have never visited or like anything like that. But all of these houses on this property, they're so beautiful, and there's like specific moment in time with these houses and the architecture of them.
Yeah.
And I want to put a drone in there because I want to know. I want to know what they look like on the inside. But I want to do a documentary about them. And I've been thinking about this for years. And there's, I think they do a podcast, and there's also a Instagram account. It's called Archive Atlanta, that they do the history of like different buildings around Atlanta, which is also really cool. And when I told someone this idea, they suggested that podcast and Instagram account. And I was like, oh, this is great. But also, it's not scratching that itch in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of like these very specific houses that I drive past so often. And like, I haven't been able to let that idea go. And I know that's so silly, but that is the one idea I've never been able to let go of, doing like a stupid documentary of documenting what these houses look like on the inside with a drone. And is there, now that I've shared my very silly idea, is there like an idea that is, you said you're good at being able to let go of the ideas and let them find someone else. Is there an idea kind of like that you haven't been able to let go of? I know it's a very specific and weird question, but someone's got to ask.
I'm not sure if I've had like a super out there idea.
Sure.
There's ideas that I've had like for years, like for scripts that I just have not sat down and written, and then it's like it starts like switching in my stomach because it's like, hey, now it feels like it has a time limit on it. So if you don't do it, then it's like, and then you feel like bad about it. So that's like.
Do you feel like the word is like festering? Like it's festering
yeah,
inside of you?
Literally. It feels like I'm like holding on to it and I know I can do it. I just haven't done it. And I'm not sure why. And that's like the only difference between like me and people who made their scripts is they made their script. Right?
Exactly.
So it's just like, like literally. So I'm just like, no. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's like a super out there idea that I haven't like done.
I know.
Yeah.
The word is festering.
Yeah, it literally is. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's like,
come on, make me
I'm
now.
in here
Literally.
to pay attention to me.
Literally, it's like I'm right here.
Yeah.
When you're ready, I guess. Like it's resentful.
It's festering and resentful.
Yes, yeah.
And like the little ideas that do become bigger in your stomach.
Yeah.
Are exactly that. They're bothersome and they're begging to be made, but it's like, how? What do I do? Because they're begging to be made, and they want out. They want out of your stomach and into the ether, into the world, for other people to see them.
Literally. And to that point, I do want to see that documentary because I love documentaries.
It's not like I'm not even a documentary filmmaker.
Go in the houses.
So I can't drive, or I can't drive. I can't operate drone planes. I know people that can. I just don't know the pipeline to be able to get in there because it's like a federal facility. But like,
ask them.
There's like
straight up ask them. Send them an email.
Just be like, hey.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Hey, I'm a documentary filmmaker.
Oh, I gotta lie.
That's not a lie. I'm a documentary filmmaker,
and
I'm trying to figure out how I can use this to get like some footage of what's going on here. Here's the project. Here's the idea. What would you say are like the restrictions around that? Is there a cost attached to it? What do you think? And they'll push it to whoever they need to.
Hey Rachel, you want to be my producer on this? Because you used a lot of great
me to produce it. No.
Do you want to be my co-pilot in the Georgia Penitentiary Housing Project? No, like that's you're right. And the difference between me and that filmmaker that made their project. They asked. And they made the project because it's like it's that fear, right? Yeah. Or the anxiety or X, Y, Z, whatever we blame it on to. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's not my fault that my project didn't get made, but it is. Yeah. It's like you were the. I was going to say you were ground zero of why that didn't get made, but that feels wrong to say.
I get it, yeah.
But yeah, and
I'll ask that stuff too, because it'll be like, I don't know how to do it, so I'll wait until I have enough knowledge to know how to do it. And it's like, that's not how that works.
That's not conducive to making things.
It's not conducive to making anything.
Because like, the
you
best
just have to do it.
The best place to start is to start.
Yeah.
And you can always be wrong about something, but the cool thing is like you started it and you're doing it. Yeah. You know? Like, I don't know. It's the Georgia Penitentiary Project. No, that's so funny. We could
have this done.
We could. All right, let's go. Hit the mic. We're out of here. We're gonna.
We solved it.
We solved it. We're gonna go. No. No, and it's just like those ideas, festering.
Mm-hmm.
I like that word to describe it, because it's like, I drive past there every day to go to my day job.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be. And like, I grew up around there too, so it's like, I've been thinking about this for years, just like, what's going on in there? Rats? What do you got? What do you got? Asbestos? Let's go. That's why I don't want to go in there, because I know the floors are probably like dilapidated, probably like stepped through, the wood is probably rotted, partially because there's a garage behind one of them and the roof is like collapsed in, so I'm like, that's not safe to go into. But that's my festering. I don't know, like one. I'm still thinking about it. We don't have to. I should stop thinking about it, because it's gonna fester. It's not gonna fester in my stomach anymore. It's gonna fester in my brain, and we don't need any more demons or parasites in there. You know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what else I want to ask you, because I wrote down a bunch of stuff, and then that piece of paper got thrown away. I know. I don't know. I was at my day job, and I was like, God, there's so many things I want to ask Rachel. And I wrote all of them down, and then.
It was me. I threw it away.
You threw it away? Because you didn't want me to ask you anything?
Snuck in. I'm like, never.
You were like, I'm going to get my nails done. Never.
We didn't clear this.
We didn't clear this.
We didn't fucking clear these.
Maybe another question is like, did you go to school for any of your disciplines?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I was going to say no, but it's
okay.
I did go to school for theater.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
counts.
Go for film. That counts. I went to school for theater. Didn't graduate.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to college, so you're
one
step ahead of me.
Hell yeah. But yeah, did that.
Been there, done that.
Been
whatever.
Did that. And it was fine. I realized I didn't like theater as much as I loved like film stuff.
Okay.
So like when I found that, I was like, oh, okay, the way that the theater kids feel about theater is how I feel about this.
Yes.
I get it.
You get it now.
But they were so like close
They
tangentially
are close.
that it's like, you know?
It's not the same, but it's like very similar thoughts.
Yes.
You know, I did some theater when I was younger, and when I found filmmaking, I was like, oh yeah, this is the thing I was chasing and wanting. And just stating. What was your favorite part of like doing theater? Was it like acting, or was it like more of the technical side?
I don't know. I think. What was my favorite part?
I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Sorry to put you on the
I
spot.
haven't thought about it in a
Ooh.
while. That's I'm like.
Because your brain is filled with filmmaking stuff.
It really is now.
I get it.
I think I did like performing.
Yeah.
And I liked the making of the thing. I liked the making the shows, putting the shows up.
Yeah.
I liked the process. I liked the process of getting into it and like figuring out how to make it. Mm-hmm. I think.
And was this like theater while you were in school, or was it like independent theater?
While we were in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like there was like a little bit of a not guideline, but like foundation of like what you were doing, or was it more of like figure it out yourself?
I guess foundation.
Okay.
I guess it was very
guidelines maybe.
Kinda, because it was like for most of college I went to Valdosta, so it was a very specific.
Valdosta State University, which is located in South Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super South Georgia.
I've driven past it so many times. Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Right on the Florida-Georgia line, baby. Yep.
Literally that shit. Like, so it was just a very specific type of shows that we would do.
Yes.
Type of people who would get cast
Mm-hmm.
and would put up shows. It was just like, and everyone's cool and everything, but it's just like, it's just that thing of like, if I had gone to any other school like closer to here, it would have been such a different theater experience.
Yes.
So it was just like,
And did you grow up in Georgia?
Yes.
Okay. What part?
Winston.
Where is that?
It's like, you know where Douglasville is?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's like right next
west
to
of the city.
Yes? Question mark.
This
Directionally.
I get
to the left.
To the left of the city.
To the left of the city, perhaps. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you like it? Did you like it?
It was okay. I was so indifferent about it. I didn't really. I promise I was there as a child.
Yeah, I believe you.
No, it was just where I lived, right?
Yeah,
so
no,
I mean,
you don't get much of a choice when you're a kid, so
it's fine.
It's fine.
No,
don't
really,
worry
it's like it's fine. It's there. I had fun as a kid, so it was just like
So I've never been to Winston, which is near Douglasville, as I understand it. it's close to Atlanta, but it's probably not a lot like Atlanta.
No.
So how would you describe Winston, Georgia?
It's like small towns.
Small town?
Yeah.
So like one traffic light? Or
Not
a little bit?
Not super small.
2 traffic lights?
Two.
Yes. And a gas station. Let's go.
Gas station. It's not like super small, but
Yeah.
it is small town where it's like, this is the community, you got
Everyone
your
knows everyone.
mainstay stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, it's not city, but it's not like, hey, we've got one grocery store, that's everything.
Yeah, the one
right?
traffic light. Come on, yeah.
Literally. It's like if Stars Hollow was a little bit like less magical.
So you're talking about Stars Hollow from Gilmore Girls?
Yeah.
I've never seen Gilmore Girls, but I got that reference.
Like operationally, it's not like historic and it's not magical, but like operationally as a town, that's
have
pretty
a
much what it's
gazebo?
like. I think there is a gazebo actually.
great.
There's
Yeah,
like a park
basically
with a
Stars
gazebo.
Hollow.
Yeah.
Well, you said the one thing I know about Gilmore Girls is that there's like a coffee shop and then a gazebo in the middle of the town, and that's it.
The gazebo's just in the park. There's not a bunch of stuff around the gazebo.
Gotcha.
It's just like there's a tennis court by the gazebo.
That's one thing.
That's one thing.
I love how you're like, I know one thing that's near it.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't. So you went to Valdosta State. You went to Valdosta State, and did you? So you didn't graduate. Did you come like to Atlanta, or did you go somewhere else and then like?
No, I went back home.
So went to Winston, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you like, what did you do between now and then? Like, what was the trajectory, essentially?
I did a script writing, playwriting apprenticeship.
Oh, cool. Where?
Horizon.
Horizon Theater. I
Yeah.
love Horizon Theater.
Yes.
They're so special.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Mhm.
keep local theater alive. Like seriously.
The
seriously.
Santa Land Diaries that they used to do
Yeah.
every year. I loved going to see that every year. It was like a Christmas staple in my house, and like, do they still do that anymore?
Oh no, sure.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
Very magical. Very magical.
It is very magical place.
But Horizon
Place.
Theater is a very, very special place. I mean, a lot of the theaters in that area
Mhm.
had a lot of magic to them back in the day. I don't know if they still do. They're like
Yeah.
7 Stages Theater.
I haven't been there actually.
Really?
It's I know it was up the street, but I've just never
mhm.
been there.
When I was a kid, I interned there for a really long time, doing like a lot of like original plays and like helping out with tech and like that side of it. So like Horizon Theater and like 7 Stages were like sister theaters, and like they had a lot of the same staff sometimes, and it was a lot of fun. I've never worked at Horizon Theater, but I loved to go see shows there because they were always so good. Like the Madeline Christmas one
Yes.
was also so
I worked
cute.
one of those.
Did you?
I did.
Did you have fun?
I
Were
did
you one
have
of the little
fun.
girls, or were you like?
No, I was the little mouse puppet, and I was working backstage.
I love that. Really?
Yes.
Oh,
And this
you're
was the year that COVID was happening. So this was
Oh.
like the last thing that they were able to one of the last things they were able to get before like COVID happened.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't even supposed to work on that show. I was filling in for somebody else, and mine was supposed to be like the next round of
Mhm.
shows they had for like the last bit of the year.
Yeah.
And like I got to sit there and do like the little mouse puppet. And then like a few months later they're like, hey, so the world has shut down.
I mean, that's not your fault.
It's
but it still sucks,
Yeah.
and I'm very sorry.
I got to do one. I got to do one show.
You got to do the one.
Yeah.
And would you consider yourself a puppeteer?
I would.
I love puppeteering.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional.
I do. Well, so I've done a few puppet gigs, and I call myself sometimes a tier.
Ooh.
People ask you what your skill set is. It's like, oh, like I'm an actor, like writer, director, producer, sometimes a tier, and they're like, hold on, what was that last one? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm weird.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
I just like puppets.
Mhm.
And like the Muppets are like, my life is Muppet coded, but you know, we don't have to talk about that aspect of my weird brain. Yeah, Jim Henson? No.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
What a fox. What a fox.
I love
Whew.
BTS, yes.
Oh my
I
god.
found your Halloween costume, Jen.
Jim Henson. Just get him like Kermit the Frog. Just a puppet and like That's so funny. Oh my god. I wish I knew more about BTS to make more jokes.
Do you want to talk about BTS?
I would love to because I know nothing about BTS. Please tell me what's happening with BTS.
I don't know I'm not like super, but I know some stuff.
Tell me.
So, okay.
I want to be educated right now.
So first off, there's 7 of them.
7.
I cannot name
7
them
boys?
all. There's 7 boys.
7 boys, okay.
7 of the boys. Some of them are still in service right now.
Yes, I do know that.
And then a few of them switched out, and most of them are like out doing like individual projects right now.
So it's like a boy band?
Yes.
Boy band supergroup, maybe?
Super boy band.
Super
boy band.
Great.
Crazy shit. Like stratospheric shit.
Okay, so you said a couple of them switched out, so is it like a baseball team?
Not that.
Aspect?
It's they had their service, so they had their 2 years of service.
Yeah.
They like there was this whole thing where they were like, because in Korea, like the
you
men
have to do
the service. So they had been pushing it back because of something going on with the government and like being liaisons and shit. And they're like, you know what, we're just gonna take our lives into our own hands and just like do it ourselves. So a few of them decided, oh, we're gonna do our service now, and then a few of those ended, and a few of them have gone back in and like are in there right now. But outside of that, like most of them have like been doing individual projects. Who's my favorite?
Who's your favorite BTS?
Jungkook.
Who?
Jungkook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I love his music.
Okay.
Like
Great.
they like all like had their nice little pocket categories. Like his music specifically has been like hidden. Like I replay 7 way too much.
That's okay.
Too much.
It's nice to have a hyperfixation.
Hell
okay.
Yeah. Hell fucking. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. My favorite member of BTS is Jim Henson. So, you know, we all have our favorites.
Hell fucking yeah.
That's okay. What I don't know. Again, I'm not much into K-pop.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think everyone is super talented
Yeah.
because you have to like be a singer, dancer, and you have to have charisma, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you can't have all 3.
Yeah, which is why they went stratospheric.
All 7 of them.
Yeah.
They found the 7 most
Quite literally.
charismatic.
It's like they switched everybody around until they got like the group.
The group.
The group.
I feel like that used to happen way back in the day with just boy bands in general, and I feel like it's made a resurgence recently. Yeah. I mean, isn't that what they did with One Direction? But
yeah,
I mean, were there other members of? I don't know much about boy bands.
Like the One Direction thing, they all got put together during X Factor.
That's yeah. I know nothing about boy bands. I was listening to like not boy bands during One Direction.
What were you listening to?
I'm gonna say My Chemical Romance.
Oh yeah.
I still listen to them. I saw them 4 times this year.
Oh.
Like that's my band. Like I've been obsessed with that band since I was like 13, and I'm not 13 anymore.
Yeah. Aren't we?
Okay,
13
in my heart
inside?
I'm 13, but my body and my knees are
not
13 anymore.
Yeah.
No, but I was just emo, and I'm still emo. Like that music means a lot to me. But I'm not knocking boy bands or anything. It was just never really my thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. To each their own.
Yeah.
That's why there's a bunch of categories to pick from.
I guess maybe My Chemical Romance is a boy band because they're all boys.
Yeah, they are.
Shit.
In a band.
I fucked up. No. My favorite emo boy band. How about that? They are a super group. Rachel Ruff Cuyler, the Way brothers. Man, I love those boys. Anyway, my favorite My Chemical Romance band member is Jim Henson. Still, he's in all of the bands apparently.
All of the best boy.
All of the best boy bands Jim Henson is in.
Yeah.
Do you think he has a subscription to Baby Hair?
He has to. There's absolutely no way that he doesn't.
That's how he makes all the puppets.
That's how he makes them.
They're not felt. They're
That's
just
why Elmo's
baby
so
hair.
Fluffy.
And Elmo doesn't take any shit. So, you know, that
He's
actually.
like, this is fine, baby.
This is fine, baby.
Elmo is fine, baby.
Elmo is made of fine, baby hair. So I'm not taking any of your shit. I also have you seen Muppet like outtakes?
No.
Of like, there's a really famous Julia Louis-Dreyfus when she was on Sesame Street, and she just keeps cursing and cursing and cursing. And Elmo, I think it's Elmo that kept saying, like, you need to put $1 in the swear jar. And it's so funny to me when like Muppets interact with real people, and the real people keep messing up, but then the puppeteers are just like, ooh, Elmo learned a new word today. And I'm just like, oh, it was with Zach Braff. They did like a Sesame Street Scrubs crossover way back in the day, and I think Zach Braff dropped an F-bomb, and then Elmo was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna to take that word back to Sesame Street. And I was like, this is
exceptional.
This is wild. And I love Elmo so much. And like, so if you ever like are having a bad day, you just look up like Muppet or Sesame Street outtakes involving like real people, because it's so funny. Like Julia Louis-Dreyfus was the funniest one. She's just like sitting on a stoop, and he's just like, you need to put $1 in the swear jar. And it's funny when a Muppet gets mad. Yeah. So if you're ever having a bad day, oh man, I'm having a lot of fun. This is fun. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me? I know I'm interviewing you, but that's my question right now.
Why the name Edie?
Why Edie?
Yeah.
I love that question. So my real legal name is Emma Dillon.
Really?
Uh-huh. And when I went to a different elementary school every single year when I was a kid, just because we moved down to Atlanta, and then I went to like a couple different schools. And when I got to 5th grade, I was going by Emma at that point. And there was already another Emma in my class. And my teacher was like, she probably just didn't want to deal with 2 Emmas. So she was, and the other Emma had been there since like 1st grade, and she was well established. She was a well established Emma. And I was like, shit, I guess even though I'm older than you, it's fine. And my teacher was like, do you want to go by a nickname? Because she just didn't want to deal with 2 Emmas. Which
great
I feel like
teacher.
I feel like there were a lot of Emmas or Emilys in the 90s. Yeah. And I was like named after my French grandmother and Dylan Thomas, the poet, so like Emma Dillon. And she's like, you want to go by a nickname? And I was like, sure, I'll go by Edie. It's because I took the E and the D, and then I spelled it differently so that no one asked me any questions, because I was a smart 5th grader. Yeah. And I also feel like Edie really suits me in the sense of I don't think I would be a good Emma still. And I think it suits me, and it's fair. I think Edie is a fair name for the weird goblin I have turned into at the ripe age of 30.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Absolutely perfect. Because I love the name. First off, it's like literally the perfect name. And like I look at you and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's an Edie. Yeah. Like because you have like famous actors like back in the day. Like Edie used to like Edie was short for Edie Falco, Edie Brickell. I'm thinking there's one more Edie that I usually draw from, but I don't remember right now. And a lot of the time when I'm emailing like potential collaborators or like people that I'm gonna work with, they think my name is Eddie. So they're always surprised when they meet me and I'm not like a dude, which is fun. So my favorite, my Instagram bio, and I say this a lot, is Falco, not Vedder. Like Edie Falco, not Eddie Vedder, who is the lead singer of Pearl Jam. And some people don't get that reference, and it makes me sad. And so I thought of that one day, and I was like, ooh, that's good. I love Edie Falco, and I love Eddie Vedder, but I am a Falco, not a Vedder. Yeah. Exactly. Hell yeah. Yeah, so thank you for asking. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you.
I figured it out.
I figured it out, and then you just leave.
Also, Emma Dillon is like the name of a singer-songwriter.
It is. It's like a musician, and that I don't feel like music is part of my skill set. I've tried, but I just don't have rhythm. I can't keep a beat, man. It's not.
Prove it right now. Keep a beat right now. Yep. No, okay.
That's it. That's all you get. It's two and done.
You got it.
Two.
Music is literally 2 or more notes. 2.
Shit. Damn it, Rachel, you got me. No, I've always appreciated musicians. Like, I dated a musician for like 6 years, and he was a classically trained pianist, and he blows my mind. He is one of the most talented people I've ever met in my entire life, and like my brain doesn't work like that, and I've tried so hard, and like I want to so badly, but I just
there you go.
Damn it!
One more time. Oh damn!
I know.
It was so
close.
Yeah, so yeah.
So you brought up music. Can I ask you what inspired your TikTok series? I will explain what this is. So is it Instagram and TikTok, or is it just TikTok?
Mainly TikTok. Okay,
so you did this really cool thing on TikTok where you find music that you think is slightly wrong, maybe. I don't know if this is offensive when I say this, because again, I don't have the musical part of my brain intact. Too many head injuries. But you find music that you think is slightly wrong, and then you rework the song to make it sound better. Yeah. And what was like the first, like what started that? Because that's so wildly cool in my brain that you know how to do that, and like your brain works like that. Like what was the start of that?
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
That's honestly just how my brain works. I listen to music and like, especially now with a lot of music, like I'll hear a song and I'll be like, this should have gone there, that should have been here, you should have pulled that up, you should have pulled that out. Like my brain will just instantly go into doing that. And not just with music, but like literally everything. I like see like what it is, and I'm like, oh, here's the things that we could have switched around to make them better, punch more. Okay. Because everything in my brain is like, what's gonna make me want to like rewatch this again and again and again, re-listen again and again and again. So that's what my like thing is going for. But yeah, basically that. And that was just the first time that I had actually like taken the song, switched it around, and then actually shared it. Yes. Yeah.
How
it just took off.
It did take off in a big way. But what was the first song you did that with? Because I know there was like the bigger one, which we'll talk about in a second. But what was the first one that you did? Do you remember? Because I know there were a few of them.
A little bit. I hadn't put them out there or like switched them around, but I did have a video where I was talking about an Avril Lavigne song that had just come out.
Sure, yeah. Love that.
Yeah. There was Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan, and they had some new song, and it was like, have you not heard it?
I have not.
Okay. I encourage you to listen to it.
Okay. And then I'll listen to your version. Yeah. Because,
I
want to know
didn't do
how
like the switch around. I just said what I would have done to like punch it up or whatever. But yeah, I think that was the first time that I had like actually done that.
The poolhouse one?
Yeah.
Was the one? Okay.
It was like the first one.
So you recently went viral. And I've actually told this story to a lot of, like, I went to California a few months ago, and I was explaining to my friend's partner, like, what you did, and, like, I showed him the song. He's also a musician. He was like, oh, yeah, that works way better. So you recently went viral there was a song, I don't remember the name of the song, but it was by an artist called Poolhouse. And what was the name of the song?
Could Be Love.
Could Be Love. And you switched it around a little bit. And can you explain like what you did and how you did it and what happened?
So yeah, they had what was essentially like screaming to be a pop punk song, but they're an indie rock band.
Yes.
So they had it like in their genre, in their thing. And I'm like, mainly the big thing was your chorus is fucking incredible, and if you punch it up like just a little bit and make it the first verse too, you are going to love the shit. So that's what I did. That was the main thing. Just explain that like your chorus is your first verse, switch the first verse to your second position, that kind of shit, and switched it around, and then I actually made the thing.
Yeah, you made the song and you put it on TikTok, and it went off in a really big way, and it got the attention
of the band.
Yeah. And then what happened? I actually really want to know like how all of that came to be.
Yeah. Eventually it was just no, because I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna see this. Most of my videos at that point had maybe hit 1,000 views sometimes, but I was usually in the hundreds jail. So I was like over there. By the time they got to it, so many people were tagging them in my video and all of their videos that it was like, there's no way they don't know what's going on. So eventually I was just like, hey. Crazy 24 hours.
It was 24 hours?
24 hours.
I didn't realize it was that fast.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, if you want to do it, awesome. If not, I totally get it. You got a fan. That's pretty much it.
Love you, okay? This is why I did this. I want to help you.
Right? I'm like, I just really, really like it.
I like the song. I just want to make it better.
I'm like, eventually they hit me back and they're like, hey, we actually think that we're going to make it. So a few days later, they're like, hey, we made it. Do you want to come to Utah?
Because this band is based in Utah and we're based in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
do you want to come to Utah to come and listen to the song for the first time? And I'm like, okay.
Great, let's go.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. So like they paid to like fly me out to Utah. And I just stayed with them for the day, hung out and like listened to the song and like saw all over Salt Lake, and I saw beautiful mountains and all this other shit. Learned about Mormon shit.
Great. I mean, yeah, that's Salt Lake.
Right?
I've never been, but that's what I know about it.
Like literally all that. And I'm like, this is just fucking incredible. Literally, I was just like stunned the whole time. And I'm like, Yeah.
Because it's a wild... The internet is so powerful.
Yes.
And when I saw... So you guys also did, like, a video of, like, they flew you out and everything, and, like, you were, like, headbanging and, like, really getting into the song, listening to it with the band. And when I saw that video, I was like, you know what? Good for Rachel. I love that. I love that they brought you out. And they... Because that could have gone so many different ways. And it was such a beautiful thing of coming together.
Yeah.
And appreciating music and appreciating each other with a collaboration.
Yeah.
Because again, like, men are men, and it could have gone so sour.
No.
But it was such a beautiful thing, and I was so happy that I got to witness that, because I was like kind of following it for like that little bit. I was like, what the fuck's happening? Like, Rachel's in Utah. Like, what?
Yeah.
And it was just such a pleasure to watch it happen, and also like having a prime example of why the internet is cool sometimes.
Yeah. It was really nice. And I really do think that I lucked out that they are just so cool as people.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, everybody who's working to, like, help make that band, like, what it is, like, they're just really cool people.
So they re-recorded the song, and it's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify as Rachel's version.
So the full name of the song is
Could Be Love, Rachel's version.
By Poolhouse, if you guys want to go check it out, because it's a really good song.
Yeah.
You cooked.
Thank you.
You cooked. It was great.
Thank you.
What was
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I did, like, that was one of the things I did. I do remember the piece of paper. I was like, we gotta talk about viralness of the Poolhouse collaboration. But okay, so we've come to the point in the episode where I'm going to ask you. I asked you to bring an object.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about whatever object that is. Okay. Can you grab it? Is it in your bag? Yeah.
It is in my bag.
So Rachel and I are sitting at a kitchen table right now, and I'm going to close my eyes so that and kind of the way this works is I close my eyes because I don't want to know what the object is, and if you could hand it to me. And then, if you can hand it to me, I don't know what the object is. But my eyes are closed, and Rachel's grabbing it. And usually what happens is you put the object in my hands and I kind of describe it, and then you tell me what the object is and how I'm wrong, and and like my interpretation versus your interpretation. Then you just like kind of say the story, and my eyes are still closed, and I sense Rachel is sitting in front of me.
I am.
Okay, cool. And do you want to just put the object in my hand?
Sure.
Oh, it's so light. I barely felt. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. I love this. Okay, so it is for all the eyeliner wearing people out in the world. This is a pencil, a black pencil eyeliner from CoverGirl that's probably about 3 inches long, and it has a cap on it. And I don't know if I said it was black already, but it's color 500. And yeah, it's by CoverGirl. Easy Breezy Brow. So it looks like an eyeliner pencil, but it might be a brow pencil. Now that I'm reading correctly, and it's made in Mexico. But yeah, I was very confused because when you put it in my hand, I could only feel like the two ends of it. So did you put a tiny horse in my hand? I don't know why I thought horse, but can you explain to me why this object helps explain why you are the way you are?
This particularly, I just got today because I actually just ran out of eyeliner.
Okay. Perfect.
I do use it as eyeliner.
Okay.
But just specifically, like...
This specific version and...
Not that specific one.
Okay, just in general eyeliner.
Eyeliner. Just black eyeliner. I really feel like myself when I put on black eyeliner. Like, I don't feel like I have activated as a person until I have eyeliner
Until you put the eyeliner... Yeah. Like, just on the top or the bottom or both? Okay.
Top and bottom.
I like activated as a person. I like that. That's great.
Right? It's like, I don't feel like myself. Like, with the eyeliner and then, like, the black nails and, like, combat boots. For some reason is like very much like I feel like myself. And I feel like I'm stomping in the world right now.
And how long have you like felt this way? Forever?
Since I've been like wearing makeup. Like my first thing with makeup, I used to be in dance classes. Okay. So whenever I would wear makeup, it would feel like this big fucking deal to like wear it and everything. Yeah. But the one thing that I would always love is whenever I would take off my makeup, that eyeliner would still be there.
Like the smudge
yes.
kinda, yeah.
And it'd be like
like, I love this.
Me loves this. I'm like, I feel like myself. So like the one thing that I would always put on would be like eyeliner, and I love it.
Was it always black eyeliner or was it
black eyeliner?
Because I mean, like when I was a kid, I used to put on blue eyeliner sometimes. Ooh. Like my eyes are very blue too, so it was like a lot of blue. But you have brown eyes, so
yes. I think.
I'm like looking at you.
I haven't checked in a few years. I have
Okay.
no idea, actually.
I think they're brown.
They
so
could be purple for all I know.
actually, you're right, and I'm very sorry.
Hey, man.
Okay, so you feel. So actually, I've never noticed that you always. Now that you're saying that, I think you have always had eyeliner on.
Yeah.
Whenever I have seen you, and that is such a small detail about you that I didn't realize was so big, and I love that. So combat boots. Do you wear combat boots every day, or is it like
not every day, but like whenever I'm going out? Yeah, combat boots.
Combat boots.
It's also the only one I own.
I was gonna say I did notice the Doc Martens you were wearing when you came in.
Doc Martens, quote unquote.
Hey, they were mostly like your pants were covering them, so they look like Doc Martens. Yeah. They're Doc. I was gonna say fartins. So Doc Fartins.
Dr. Martins.
Dr. Martins. Yes. With your little like asterisk.
Oh yeah. With the tilde, a little squiggly line. Yeah.
That's so funny. Eyeliner. Okay. I'm like, my brain is going a million miles an hour right now. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Do you feel like it's part of your armor against the world? Or is it just like you said, activated as a person, which I love so
activated.
much?
It's like, I don't know. It's not necessarily armor anymore. It's more just like, I don't know. You ever just feel like, you know that part when you like wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm not a person, I don't exist. Like you have
the
to have
existential
grounding things.
dread of like sinking into your bed just a little bit.
Yeah. And you're like, am I like real right now? Like no. It's like after I roll out of bed and like take a shower and shit, like I don't feel like grounded in myself until like that happens, and suddenly it's like, oh, I'm awake and I'm here. There I am.
I like that. And that's like, is it one of the first things you do every morning? This is. I was like, are you like a little bit emo like me? Like just a little bit.
A little bit emo, a little bit rock and roll.
Ooh. Okay. I like that. Man. I'm just like, audience, you can't, or like listeners, you can't see this, but I'm literally just staring at this little eyeliner pen that is in my hand right now. Yeah. I like that a lot. Yeah. It's an object that helps explain why you are the way you are, and this is like a perfect example of what I meant.
Like,
huh?
Yeah. This one I probably will have to like rebuy because it's not as pigmented as I wanted, so I have to like figure that out.
Do you have like a go-to brand? This isn't sponsored.
No.
Okay. But like specifically pencil eyeliner, not like liquid eyeliner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there like a trial and error of trying to figure out?
There was.
Yeah. Was there like a time where it was just like all dark right here and no one could see your eye, the whites of your eyes, because it was just like...
Not too much.
Were you Batman?
I wish I was Batman.
Little Batman.
God, I wish I had an Alfred right now.
Don't we all wish we had... Which Alfred is your favorite?
Yes.
I was gonna say like Michael Caine or like comic books Alfred. It's you could say Alfred. Alf. So Alf as Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
We're going back to Muppet
Alfred
territory
giving
now.
Me Alfredo is honestly what I want.
Now I'm hungry.
Hell yeah. Fuck. Right? Yeah.
Alf as Alfred.
Giving you
Alfred. Giving you Alfredo. Mm-hmm. Now I have a new tongue twister to say before going on to going to be in shows. Alf as Alfred giving me Alfredo. Mm-hmm. That's a good tongue twister.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, well, Rachel, it's been great talking to you. Like, I learned a lot, and if someone wanted to, like, follow what you're doing and be a fan of yours like I am, how would they, like, keep up with you?
So, I'm on TikTok as Rachel Makes Movies and TV.
Is that all one word?
There's an underscore before. Rachel Makes Movies underscore and TV.
So it's Rachel?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I know there are a few different ways to spell Rachel.
And I've seen every single one.
Yes, exactly. No, with Eddie versus Edie. Oh my God, there's so many ways to spell Edie, and it's so stupid.
Ways and letters. I didn't even know when to the word Rachel, honestly. Mm-hmm. So,
is there ever like a Y thrown in there sometimes?
I ask myself why.
I ask myself why every day.
Every damn day.
Every freaking day. So is that on TikTok and then on Instagram? Like, do you post things on Instagram and also on YouTube to watch Dragonfly? How would people do that?
YouTube, same thing. Rachel Makes Movies and TV. And Instagram, same thing. Rachel Makes Movies underscore and TV.
It's really great to have the same name across all platforms because it makes things a lot easier. If someone Googles Rachel Makes, get everything on the Google page. Mm-hmm. Well, Rachel, it's been so nice talking to you, and I learned a lot about CoverGirl, Easy Breezy Brow, and thank you for chatting with me today.
Yeah,
This
thanks
is
for
so
asking.
good. Of course, yeah. Yeah, I think you're fucking dope. So why would I not? I'm going to hand this highlighter back to
Thank
you
you.
because I will be tempted to put it on, so we don't want that.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night. We
Will
don't
it
need to
activate
be...
you as well?
I don't need to be activated. I need to be euthanized. There we go.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Hi, Why Are You? This podcast is hosted by Edie Tingle and sometimes co-host Drew Turner. This podcast is produced by Drew Turner and Edie Tingle. Our logo is by Pete Ivanecki. Promotional photography by Ari Skin. And as always, our greatest source of information is our guest for the week. Remember, work hard and be sweet, and thanks for listening.